Are we live? Are we live? Takes a minute.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning. Cool. Awesome.
Hey.
It's not morning.
It's
Oh,
the
good
afternoon.
We are a little bit behind, so we do apologize. We hope everybody is having a fantastic Monday. Hopefully you got out of bed, you had some healthy habits, you have a smile on your face. If not, hopefully we'll be able to cheer you up with our exciting little Facebook Live this morning. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. So we are going to be breaking down Inspire, Collaborate, Educate. We're going to be highlighting some of our staff members as well. And then we are going to be breaking down, do you have to be, what is it?
So, do you have to be a performer to be a musician?
Got
Or
it.
if you're a musician, do you have to be a performer?
I love it. I love it. So we'll be breaking down that. Should we start with that or should we go right into Inspire, Collaborate, Educate?
I think we should go Inspire, Collaborate, Educate.
Okay, perfect. So on Friday, we hosted our annual staff retreat and team awards. And basically what we did is we brought everybody together via Zoom. And I felt it was so great. It was just great to see everybody, just to bring everybody together to celebrate teamwork, our culture.
It was very encouraging. I really loved how this year we really got to highlight each of our staff members and each of their strengths. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Just to get to celebrate everybody.
Right. And just the gratitude.
Yes.
Like, I have to say, like, I didn't think we would be talking for 20 minutes about what people are thinking about.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, like, how connected our staff really are and how much we are, like, family. Like, I always felt like we were family, but I didn't think other people felt that. I thought I was the only one that thought that you guys were my family.
Right.
So it was super cool.
For me, it was cool because I got to get to know some of the members here that I haven't really had the chance to meet yet because they're all at home doing online lessons and so I came into the mix after that. So like Dustin and Ben and got to learn a little bit more about them, and that was really cool.
Yeah, exactly. And for those that don't know, you probably don't know, Alyssa won Brand Ambassador Award of the Year. So, as we said, she's like a walking billboard for us. And she's been with us since 2017, which is super cool and exciting all at the same time in various roles. But this role is here to stay, and now she's here full time, which is exciting that we were able to add a job. A full-time position even during COVID and then even post-COVID. So we've actually added 4 team members as well. So for those that don't know, and if you saw the recent news where they're misrepresenting me from things I would quoted back in March. Anyways, reporters need to do a better job at their job. So speaking of our mission and Music Compound, the awards that we gave out are in line with our mission and our tagline, Inspire, Collaborate, and Educate. So each one of those awards, Kaylee and I discussed, we broke it down like who does a really great job daily at this or at that. And so we want to just recognize those individuals. We'll be sending out like an official press release. But for our inspirational award, that went to Matthew Donovan. Kudos to Matt. Matt has been with us since January, so he's one of our newest instructors, but one of the most engaged instructors that we have. His concert tally was really, really high considering he's only been here since January. The students he took over another teacher's schedule, and that transition was very smooth. So smooth. And they really, really connected with him. And some of them, there was a female teacher before, and he really just like stepped in and took over that student base, inspired them. And some of the students that were kind of on their way out because they weren't really that inspired or whatever, he really like brought them back in.
Absolutely. And everybody knew that we've added, but he just does it. He's amazing connecting with students, connecting with parents, and very inspiring even in the office, just on the day-to-day, super encouraging.
Yeah. And
awesome for us to be around.
Yeah, and so he teaches piano, ukulele, guitar, he does drums, songwriting as well, and he does some mixing too. Like his Instagram is Instabeat. So I'm assuming that's some mixing of music. So kudos to Matt. If you're a client or a member of ours that takes lessons from Matt, feel free to drop a little comment below to congratulate him. Our next award was Collaborate, and this instructor does a great job of bringing people together during the time of COVID when we couldn't have band practices. He created music videos with his staff, and or his bands and his members, and we didn't even ask him to do it. Actually, he proposed this idea to me, and I was like, no, how much is that going to cost, or like, how much time is going to go? Too much work, and I wasn't like anti it completely, but I was like, let's find something else to do, and he just took it and just ran with it. And we're really, really excited to present Aaron with our collaboration award. So, kudos to Mr. Aaron. Would you like to say anything about Mr. Aaron, either of you?
I was just going to say, Aaron, I mean, Collaborate is awesome because he just does a great job. He works with several bands, I think 3 or 4 bands at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. But he also does a great job of pulling students in to collaborate with each other. And he's also a really easy person, once again, to collaborate with in the office.
Right. And his concert
tallies part of our team.
His concert tallies are really high, and he did, along with Matt. This is another reason why they are award winners. Is when COVID happened, immediately they were on our Facebook doing free workshops, putting out really great educational content, keeping everybody engaged, inspired. We picked up a lot of new followers through the classes and the workshops that they were putting on. So we're really proud of them as well.
He also has the best laugh. Love
his
laugh.
Yes. Exactly. And then he's actually in the studio right now setting up because one of his bands is going to be recording a music video as well.
Good.
So not only are our instructors inspiring people and like teaching them how to play music, but they're getting them ready for the stage and now pulling in this whole digital component of creating music videos, which is something totally cool and new. So awesome. Okay, perfect. Then we have our educational award. And this person has been with Music Compound since the very beginning. And 5 years to be with Music Compound is absolutely amazing. Mary and I met at Starbucks having coffee, and we were talking. And I'm just really proud that after 5 years, we have the relationship that we have with her. It's so, so important. She is part of our family. She does an amazing job. She's here 5 days a week. And she does, when we're talking to potential clients, it's fundamental based, very theory based. What are some other adjectives that we describe, Miss Mary?
Fundamental theory, making sure that you have everything that you need to know to build a full foundation for everything that you want to move forward with. If you feel like you might have learned something but didn't learn it properly, go to Mary. If you want to make sure that you're learning everything, go to Mary.
And she's very good with improvisation as well. She does a lot of blues. She does some jazz as well. So we're really, really excited to have her on our staff as one of our instructors. So we want to give a huge kudos to Miss Mary for being our educational award winner. So once again, if you're one of her students, drop a comment. Let us know how much you love Miss Mary like we do. And just proud of her. I think she was really surprised to get that as well. So that's it. Summer camp. Was amazing this past year, even with all the hurdles and all of COVID and, should we do it? Should we not do it? And having 2 locations, Kaylee and I were here, Alyssa was downtown. Our numbers were very similar to last year, which is remarkable as well. So we want to thank every single summer camper that came to Music Compound this summer. But we always recognize a individual that was here all summer that really made a difference. Summer camp is a great time to grow as an instructor. I mean, just not only as a student, but as an instructor as well. And this person grew so much. I was so proud. Even just as far as like communication and working together, team. It wasn't even just about the music. And they were open to learning from other people, and they were training other people. What else can we say about this person? I feel like I'd keep going on, but do you have anything else to say?
Just absolutely amazing how it went from never having taught summer camp before to jumping into just about every single week of summer camp, most of the time all day long, 9 to noon, and then 1 to 4, and then lessons and classes afterwards, and just an amazing job. And also brought a new level of creativity to the classes and things that they were putting together, pulling different games on the internet, creating things like the night before, finding out that her bands wanted to play a certain song and spending the whole evening putting it together.
Like the best dressed instructor, like with all these gears and her fairy outfit and everything. So, and this person also put out a lot of content during COVID time, March through May with a daytime early childhood program, just totally innovative. Was afraid to get onto Facebook Lives and literally just jumped in and took it. And we're just so proud to award that award to Alicia.
Yay, Alicia.
Go, Alicia.
So, yeah, so it's just, I think right now it's so important to thank your staff, thank your members, and really just bring your team together in every positive way possible. And it can be hard, but I'm so glad that we did it.
Oh, me too. And on that note, like she said, we spent about 20 minutes at the beginning saying things that we were grateful for, and a lot of it came down to us being super grateful for our teachers being super grateful for us, but it all boils down to all of us being very grateful for our members.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. It's been a rough year, and so many of you guys have stuck it out with us, and we really appreciate that. Some of you guys are just joining our family now, and we're equally as grateful for you guys. We could not do what we do without you, so thank you.
Thank you to our members. We really do appreciate you. So awesome.
I want to say, I think today might be like National Grateful Day or
Is it
Gratitude
really?
Day or something like that.
It is in September because I saw it.
I think it is.
Okay,
And now it's like World Peace Day, so maybe they go hand in hand.
We need more peace.
Yes.
That's for
Be
sure.
grateful for
World Gratitude Day, September 21st.
Wow.
I did
Okay,
not
cool.
plan that.
We did not plan that at all, but that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so that's our inspiration segment. Moving on to our collaboration segment.
Speaking of national days, Saturday is National Family Day.
Yeah.
So we're going to be celebrating that at the Bazaar from 11 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
The Bazaar will be open from 10 to 3, but we'll be there from 11 to 2. We're going to have bands. We're going to be doing arts and crafts, spinning records. Hamlet's Eatery will be there. Really, really, really good French fries.
Really good French fries. And just side note, the concept Hamlet's Eatery is to meat or not to meat. So every meat option has a vegan option. It's absolutely delicious. My favorite are the Beyond Meat burgers with that avocado and balsamic glaze. Actually, I haven't put a cranberry glaze on mine too. Super good. So it's we're hoping for really great weather. There is a lot of covered area. The whole inside of the bazaar, which is 5,000 square feet with over 30 vendors, is air conditioned. So when it gets hot, everyone just like goes inside. All of our families are welcome. Your neighbors, bring everybody. It will be outside, social distancing, masks are required.
It's free event.
Free event, exactly. So it'll be tons of fun. We'll have some swag out there as well. So once again, that's this Saturday. So invite your friends.
Yeah.
821 Apricot Ave.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And then this week we are bringing back the backstage tours. So we haven't had backstage tours officially in months now.
Right.
So if you're new to Music Compound or if you forgot what that was, basically it's the last 5 minutes where you're checking in with the instructor to see how students doing, reevaluate goals, talk about concerts and upcoming things to make sure that everybody, student, parent, teacher, are all on the same page. So we're going to re-implement that this week using Zoom because we are still keeping down how many people are in and out of the lobby. Right. So even if your student is in person, all you're going to have to do is sign into that Zoom the last 5 minutes, and then you'll get to talk to your student's teacher and kind of get an update and see where things are going. So that is the perfect opportunity to share any concerns that you might have, share anything that you're really excited that they're working on. Our teachers love hearing about that too. You know, if they've been practicing every day, we love hearing that.
Right.
And then if you guys want to get into any performances coming up, because there's going to be a bunch of performances in the future.
Yeah, so it's a great thing. So we will be texting all of our clients later on today the link to our landing page for all of our instructors. And basically what you'll do is the last 5 minutes, you'll just click on your teacher's headshot on our website, and that'll take you to their Zoom waiting room. And at the time that it's appropriate, then they will be welcomed in to the lesson where you'll get to engage with your instructor. We do want to keep that time focused on the lessons. We know a lot of times we want to say we miss you and we want to catch up on the whole family and things like that. Let's schedule time for coffee, or we'll schedule a different time. Like literally that 5 minutes is for information about those lessons. As a reminder, there's going to be a student right after you. So make the best use of those 5 minutes when you have that instructor and you have your student within that lesson. And once again, those are only available via Zoom. We will not be allowing parents to come inside the building to interact with the teachers.
Right.
Cool.
Perfect. All right. And then educate. So I was asking the question today, do you have to be a performer to be a musician? Because performing is something that's so important to our culture here.
Yes.
And I do think that there's a reason for that. So just kind of, what do you guys think off like top of your head? Do you have to be a performer to be a musician?
I don't think so. I think it all depends on what you want to do with your music. Do you want to create music just for yourself and, you know, or do you want to create it to be able to share it with the world and other people, you know?
Yeah. I think too, it's just a level of your comfort and really if you want to share it. Like I know a lot of people have music; they're a musician, but it's therapeutic. They're writing songs, they're creating music, and it's for themselves. They don't really care to go and perform it. For instance, Joe, that we had in our concert on Friday, he's creating and writing all this music and working with Denise to create music for the love of his wife that passed away years ago. Right. So people have said, oh, you should put it in movies. He's like, I don't care about that. I don't want to be famous. I don't care. I don't need it commercially. Right. I just do it for myself. For himself and for his thing. So I don't think you need to be a performer. I think performance is great. I'm a huge advocate of performing for various reasons. I put something on our Instagram live thing. There was lyrics to a song where it's like, what's the point of like putting all the words onto paper if you're not going to share the song? So I feel like, you know, you don't have to share, you don't have to perform, but I think there's a benefit to it.
No, I agree. Definitely. And I thought it was kind of interesting, so I kind of looked it up, and it's like musician, and it lists like people that perform, people that compose, and people that just create on their own. So basically what it's going back to is creating your own, or, you know, for some people it's on their heart to share it, for some people it's to keep it to yourself. But we definitely do encourage everybody to perform and share their music in some way or another.
Some musicians like choose to just be session musicians, and they are in the studio with famous musicians and they're creating music with them on their records, but you know, never wanting to be really seen, you know what I mean? Like, they like to stay behind the scenes. Cool. There's a lot of cool documentaries out about session musicians right now, and it's fun to learn all about them.
Yeah, well, that's like this, I watched the documentary of this guy named Howard, who did a lot of music for Disney. I think I talked it on the Facebook Live a couple weeks ago, but he's not a musician. He literally can just, like, hear it in his brain, kind of like Joe, and, like, can come up with the words and everything, but he's not a musician. But he is seen as a musician, like, as a composer and everything because of the work that he has created.
Right. Very cool.
But if you are a performer and you do want to perform, we have lots of performance opportunities, one being this Saturday at Family Day. We have a couple openings for solo performers. So if you are tuning in and you have an interest in sharing your music, reach out to me because I'm going to be kind of working on that with Jared. So anyways, so cool. And let us know about your thoughts, like what you consider a musician or performer and things like that into our question.
What have you learned from performing, and absolutely anything like that.
Speaking of that, I will tell you that the adult concert, a lot of them performed and have never performed before. And I was speaking to one of our members. He's like, I messed up. I'm like, you did great. But he was so nervous. And literally what I said to him was, like, you did great, but think about how you're going to do next. I go, now that you can go and work on those things in your lessons and at home, if that didn't inspire you to play more outside of that lesson time, then we're not doing our job. So even if you don't feel like you're ready to perform, always take the stage. You're going to learn something, you're going to grow, and it's going to inspire you to become better. Or it may scare you, but at the end of the day, it really does, like, bring everything full circle back to that individual lesson time and why you have that instructor and you can work with them on that during that lesson time.
Absolutely.
So,
cool.
Awesome.
Keep the conversation going, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
And then our business of the week.
So our business of the week, I went to Bavaro's this weekend. Have you been there?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so Bavaro's is this pizza place. It's on Fletcher, just east of 301. It's absolutely amazing. Outdoor seating. They have a mural painted by Karen from the Bazaar. But I was looking at the top. And I just wanted to go and tell you the specials because you're all going to love them. On Monday is service providers. So if you are not service provider, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Oh, Frontline and Industry Night. So you guys get 20% off. Tuesdays, BOGO, Margarita Pizza. Buy one, get one free Margarita Pizza. Dine in or take out.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you could, like, pick up pizza for yourself and then take one to your neighbor and be like, was thinking of you.
Yeah.
Like a good neighbor, Bavaro's is there. Wednesday is ladies' night. Buy a bottle of wine and get a chachuri board. The meat. Yeah, there you go. The meat and cheese board. Thursday, BYOB.
Wow.
No corkage fee. 5 p.m. to close. And then on Sunday, I sent this to the Crumbs. Family night. Complimentary kids meal with an adult entree purchase. This would be great for you, too. Take your kids. They can eat for free. Anyways, that is Bavaro's. That is downtown Sarasota. That's our business of the week. Not that we have anything to do with them, but they are a chamber member. So if you want to support other chamber members like Music Compound, feel free to check out Bavaro's.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Awesome. Well, you guys totally rock. We hope everyone has a great week. We'll be thinking of you. Don't forget to tune in to our Facebook for live updates. Once again, our concerts are the second Friday of the month, which is our virtual concert, and our live concert is the third Friday of the month. We hope everyone has a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.